Welcome to today's High Hammock Level 1 class. Today, to get started, we'll lie in a nice laying down position on our mat to connect with the earth more. So legs are hip width apart, toes reach out, palms face up, giving armpits some space. And of course, you can see my blocks and blanket here, so if you need to, you can roll up a blanket that you have underneath your knees or head, getting comfortable, so that once we have a little bit more relaxation in us, we can heighten our awareness without falling asleep, of course. Taking a moment here to settle in, then starting to bring your awareness towards your feet, the soles of the feet, the ankles, allowing them to be loose, relaxed, and heavy to the earth. Then moving your awareness up your leg to your calves and knees, allowing them to be heavy. Shifting your awareness towards your hips and pelvis, allowing them to be heavy and supported with the earth. Start to bring your attention towards your back. Notice your spine. If there's any discomforts, notice it without any judgment, let it pass. Then bring your awareness towards your fingers, your elbows, your shoulders. Allow them to be loose and relaxed, heavy to the earth. Shifting your awareness to your neck, your jaw, your eyes, your forehead, allowing them to completely relax. Now start to bring your focus towards your breath. Don't change it. Just notice it. How the abdomen rises and deflates with the inhale and exhale. We'll take 3 breaths together. Exhale, release. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, full abdomen, full lungs. Exhale, deflate your lungs, deflate abdomen. Last one, deepest inhale in, and deepest exhale out. Start to bring movements to your extremities, the fingers, the toes, and then start to bring your right knee into your chest, clasp your hands at your shin, and exhale, press your shoulders away from the earth, feeling that one-legged wind relieving pose, that compression between your leg and chest. On your next exhale, twist to your left as you look over your right arm to the side, using your left hand to gently guide your right leg closer to the earth. Inhale, lengthen, get long, and exhale, twist. Once you're ready, come back to center for the other side. Maybe you can clasp your hands the unhabitual grip. You can try a few times, may feel weird. And exhale, press your shoulders far away from your ears, like pack the shoulders. Scapular retraction, scapular depression, external shoulder rotation. Our shoulders are so mobile. Okay, exhale, just to your right, looking over your left shoulder. Oh, my back just cracked. Good way to start a practice, and a great way to end, of course. Okay, Once you're ready, go ahead and bring your feet hip width apart and make sure your hips are underneath your middle line if you haven't already. Inhale, press your arms down by your sides, and exhale, lift your hips up, bridge pose. From here, lift your right leg up into the bottom of the loop, flex foot, external hip rotation, and then you can bring the other leg in as well. So you have your V feet tuck here. Heels at the bottom of the loop, flex feet, taking your swings back and forth. Nice low back stretch. Okay, so we're laying on the ground because we're going to have a nice core sesh. So get ready here. Palms face down by your sides. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, raise your hips up, bridge pose. Inhale, hips down. And exhale, up. Inhale, down. While we're here doing these exercises on the ground, hold. I suggest exhaling with the whoo sound like Pilates. It'll help you finish the drills. Okay, hips are nice and up, feet are still flexed. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, open your knees out to the side as you bring your heels close to your forehead. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, open. Inhale, 3, exhale, inhale, straight legs. Exhale, bound, angle legs. Inhale, straight. Exhale, open. Last one. Inhale, straight. Exhale, hold. More than your hips lifting up, focus on your chest really lifting up. Okay, one more time, straighten the legs, and this time you may feel like you can point your toes so that the middle toe faces forward and hips down, no sound. And you could bend your knees, bring the hands behind your head, clasp your hands. Some good old curl ups. Knees stay bent, toes stay pointed. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders up, elbows meet your knees. Inhale, head down, elbows down. Exhale, elbows to knees, curl. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, actually touch, 1, and hold for 3, 2, 1, and then back down, arms to a T. Inhale, prepare, straight legs, and exhale, hips up. Lift your left leg out, and then slowly bring your left leg down and hips down. The foot that's in the hammock can stay pointed, or you can flex your foot, whatever you need to do to keep the tension. Inhale, prepare, and exhale, left leg up and hips up. Inhale, down, no sound. Exhale, up as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 3, hips up, leg kicks back, 2, 1, no sound, left leg down, hips down. Ooh, feeling the burn, right? Okay, left arm down by your side, and right arm up overhead, palm faces up. Get ready for the obliques. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left leg up, right arm reaches to the outer edge of the left foot. And inhale, down. And exhale, lift the head and shoulders up to the side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, last time and hold for 3, 2, not done yet, 1, now pulses, going up high, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, no sound, down. Whew. Okay, that was it on that side, but we have 2 sides, we gotta do both. Once you're ready, bring your left foot in to the bottom of the loop, take a couple sways. And then once you're ready here, go ahead and bring your hips up to the sky. Point the toes. T-arms out to the side. Bring your right leg out and slowly down to the earth. Okay. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, right leg up and hips up. Inhale, down, no sound. Exhale, hips up, right leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time, hold as high as you can for 2. 1 and no sound, down. Okay. Right arm down by your side. Left arm up overhead. Palm faces up. Oblique time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift the head, shoulders up. Left arm reaches outside the right leg. Inhale, down, no sound. And exhale, up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time. Reach as high and over to the side as you can. Not done yet. 10 pulses. Reach to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feeling it. And slowly down. Okay. Once you're ready, bring your right leg in. The right foot, so it's the V hook. One more time, lift your hips up, bridge pose, and that way you can push the hammock down so it goes to your knees, the double knee hook. Scooch a little forward so that you feel in one line, and kick your feet back and forth so that you feel like your toes are aligned. Clamshell, release your right leg out. Hook the right flexed foot on top of the left flexed foot, cross ankles. And here you could just find stillness, feel the massage of the left knee or the openness of the right hip, or maybe you have some sways here. Whatever feels good for you to reset after that little burning core session. Okay, enough of that. When you're ready, right knee in, left leg out, cross left ankle on top of right ankle, flex feet. Allow your left leg to hang heavy, find stillness. Each side's different. Maybe you want to swing, maybe not. I like palms down here so I can use the earth to really sway side to side. Okay, so from here you can either climb up into your swing seat if you feel nice and feel the burn and want to, or you can just gently bring your feet out to your V hook, like so. Bring the feet out, rock and roll up, and meet us in swing seat. I'll of course show you climbing up, but you do your practice today. Swing seat. Lovely. And then now you can just hop on out for our thoracic wrap chair pose. So make sure the hammock is underneath your scapulae, the shoulder blades. Lean back. Take a step forward into your invisible chair pose here. Some core, so you can hold onto the post even basic, or push your inner forearms with your mitts and hands, pushing at the center of your space. Inhale, prepare. Lift your right knee up to your chest. Exhale. Inhale, barely bring that big toe down. Exhale, really close. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold, hold, hold. Then from here, clasp your hands behind your right thigh. Getting that knee to chest compression. Maybe you can slide the hands down your leg without letting your fingers ungrip, maybe to the arch, maybe not. And exhale, foot towards your head, wherever you're at. And then cross the right ankle over the left thigh for figure 4. Lovely. Find a little cat-cow here to prepare for a back bend. Prepare cow tilt. So lift the sit bones up Tilt the pelvis forward. Hands behind the head or Kali Mudra, interlace the fingers, point the index, cross the thumbs. Inhale, prepare, and exhale. Lift back, reach back. Allow the heart to lift up, extending the chin away from chest for 2, 1. Pull yourself back up. Then bring that right leg underneath you, and it's gonna be parallel to the short edges of your mat. So flex foot for a little twist. You could keep your left foot grounded, or bring the foot on top of your right leg. Your right hand can hold the outer left knee or foot, your variation. Maybe left arm open to the left. Hips up, 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 gazing over left shoulder for a twist for 2, 1. Bring the left foot on top of the right foot, so side plank. Feet are flexed and you press the hips up, 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 up. Okay, leg abductors, inhale, prepare. Exhale, left leg up as high as you can, flex foot. Inhale, down, nose down. Exhale, as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time, hold for 2, 1. Now tree pose legs. You can stay here in side plank or maybe bring the sole to the inner left thigh. Right arm comes down as if you're pressing to the earth. Left hand can hold on to the post. Or you can reach it through the middle, no left armpit hug, and grab your big toe. Fasciasana. Your variation. If you're here, my right sole's grounded. So I could push into the earth for 2, 1. Even basic, left foot down in front of you, right foot in front of you, chair pose. If you need to, rest in ragdoll. Or you can readjust the hammock comfortably underneath your shoulder blades for the other side. So you can hold on with one hand each post or those mitten hands, inner forearms press onto the posts. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left knee to chest. Big toe barely touches the ground. And up, and up, and whoo, 2. Last time, hold, and maybe you can bring the other leg up or not. But keep trying. Keep trying for 3, 2, 1, and down. Nice. One more time, bring the left knee to chest. That way you can clasp your hands behind the left thigh. Keep elbows to rib cage as you slide the hands down. See where it can go. Maybe the arch, maybe not. And exhale, foot towards your head if you have that bind around your leg. The crunch asana for 2, 1, and then cross the left ankle over for figure 4. You could do a little couple cat-cows so that you can find your cow. Sit bones back, arch lower back, hands behind the head or Kali Mudra. Looking back already, inhale, prepare, and exhale. Trace a line on the back of your space with your fingers as you go back for 3. Still breathing those yogic breaths. 2, 1. Coming back up, taking a moment. Then once you're ready, the left leg will unhook, goes under your right leg to the side, parallel to the short edges of your mat. Left foot's flexed on the outer edge of the foot, taking your twists, whatever you can grab with the left hand, knee, or the outer edge of the foot. Right arms open as you look over the right shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Side plank, flex feet together. No saggy hips, so lift it up, 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 up. One straight diagonal line. For some leg adductors. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, right leg up as high as you can. And down, no sound. Up, up, Just 3 more. Whew. No sound. Whew. Last time. For 2, 1. Side plank with the tree pose legs if you want. Left arm reaches down as if you're onto the earth. Side plank. Right arm has no armpit hook, so maybe you could grab onto the big toe. Left foot's grounded, looking up at your big toe. Vashisthasana. For 2, 1. Chair pose, so right foot down in front of you, no sound, left foot in front of you. Lovely. And go ahead into your ragdoll, hammock hooks to your armpits, head down, and reset. Once you're ready, bring the hammock in front of you. We'll get a leg wrap. So untwisted fabric, check it out, do some sways. And then from here, once you have the edge, I have my 4 fingers in, thumb out, my push grip with this open fabric here. Just grab it 5 or 6 times, half is in your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your right leg in entirely to your foot. I made up that word, foot, the low butt, upper thigh. Since it feels good, you could go ahead and take some sways with your right leg. Left hand on your hip, maybe. Love the support of an open fabric. Okay. Coming back forward. Reach the arms in and grab into your clothes, the hammock or your foot. As you exhale, fold forward. Keep the left hip over the left ankle. Just trying to connect your low belly and upper thigh, your chest to knee, your shin to forehead. Flex your right foot, get that calf stretch for 2, 1. On your next exhale, push forward into the splits while you're folding forward. Left heel's grounded, but if you want to lift the heel up, the middle toe still points forward for 2, 1. Coming back to the center. Head over your hips here, arms are still inside, but they're parallel to the ground and palms face each other. So get rid of that rounded spine sensation, think cow pose. So you have your nice expanded collarbones. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press your arms against the fabric. Notice the right leg automatically goes up. Inhale, down. Exhale, arms retract. 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, and hold. Nice open chest. And now you can use your right leg muscles and see how high you can lift the right leg up. But that means the left knee is still straight, pulling your kneecap up to your hip socket, contracting your thigh. Okay, slowly coming back to center here for a twist. Exhale, right arm open to the back of your space. Your left arm's inside the fabric, but if you want a deeper twist, you can bring the left arm outside so it hooks to the armpit. For 2, 1. Making your way back to center. So right now we're facing forward, but now lift the left heel up. Pivot on the ball of your foot to face the left side of your space. Bring the arms up through the middle of the fabric. You can hold on to the edge in front of you with the hands or behind you, whichever you like. But exhale, chest up towards the ceiling. A nice lateral flexion, side body stretch. Keeping the left hip over the ankle. But if you want a deeper stretch, then you can push to the space to your right for a little side split. Or the front of your mat now, right? Okay, making your way back to center. Right hand can hold on to that fabric edge. Left hand on the hip. Turn the left toes out. Squat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend your left knee. Keep your head over your hips. And imagine the kneecap wants to look at the pinky toe. So you have that nice external rotation. Inhale, rise up tall, and exhale, squat. Avoid hinging forward. Keep the head over the hips. Squat one last time. Inhale, tall. Exhale, squat. For 2, 1. Now the hands will reach to the ground underneath your shoulders, but if you need, you can have your blocks here at any setting. You can bring the left middle toe to face forward again, and keeping the hands shoulder width apart, walk it to the right for middle splits. It doesn't have to be a lot. Do as much as you can do. Now imagine you're doing cow pose, lifting the sit bones and your gaze. For 2, 1. Walk the hands to the left again, and keep walking the hands to the left so that now you're at the back edge of your space in runner's lunge. I know you can't see the camera now, but I'll be clear with the cues. Hands shoulder width apart, left knee over ankle, sink your hips low like you're at the Olympics about to run. Runner's lunge, hip flexor stretch. Again, you can use your blocks here as well at any setting. On your next exhale, bring the left arm up for a twist. Shoulders stacked, fingers together. Gazing up for 2, 1. Hands back down, runner's lunge. As you walk the hands back for a split as you fold. Take the external rotation out the right thigh. Square your hips. For 3, deep stretches. 2, go only as far as you can have. Yogic quality breaths. 1. Coming back to runner's lunge. We'll rise up here, still facing the back of our space. So if you need to, hands on top of your thigh to stand up. Even reverse grip, meaning palm faces up, thumb faces up. Grab onto the edges of the fabric. And exhale, press back to another split. Looking up if you can. For 2, 1. And if it feels okay, maybe you lift the left foot up to meet the right leg. Tinkerbell. For 2, 1. Left foot down, no sound. If it was up. Now pivot to the right of your space until you're facing forward again. Now we're back here. So keep the right toes pointed. I know you can't see, but keep it pointed. Oh yes, you can. You can tell the difference. Here's flexed, here's pointed. And externally rotate the hips and now the heels in front of your pubic bone. Hands together, prayer position. And bring it through the middle in front of your face. And that way your shoulders are in front, even reverse grip again. Push the weight forward for your pigeon pose if you want, left heel up or not. Elbows keep pointing out to the sides, that way you'll feel secure with the shoulders. Left hand releases if you feel comfortable. Then maybe you can try to catch your left foot. Kick and catch, kick and catch. If you have the bind, then kick your foot far away from you. Kick far away from you. If you have the right shoulder in front and you still want to try, you can try to bring both hands behind the foot. Up to you. Pigeon pose, deep stretches. For 3, keep kicking. 2, 1, left foot down, no sound. Bring your body back, armpits behind, Luna. So both hands on the left side of your post here, both hands, and lean back. Kick the left leg through the middle of the hammock, roll on up. Okay, you can stay here, maybe hands at shoulder height, and you push. Bring the head over the center of the pelvis. Shoulders far away from ears for 2, 1. Bring the chest forward again. Side Tinkerbell. Left hand reverse grip in front of you. Then my right arm moves forward, so I feel it behind my tricep, palm face up. Then side Tinkerbell, pressing the chest forward. If you can, the right leg extends, but you can keep it bent, of course. Looking up for 2, 1. Pull yourself back at the Luna. That means the right shoulder has to come back. Chest to the hammock. To come out, the crown, the top of my head will come towards the front of my space. No sound. For the other side. So mindfully taking your right leg out. You can untwist your fabric if there happen to be twists. Get ready for the other side. 5 or 6 grabs. And left leg in. You can hold both fabric edges with the left hand, right hand on the hip as you take your swings. And it looks pretty with the fabric. You can see the fabric edge, like dancing in the wind. Okay, nice. Coming back to center. Arms inside of the fabric. And grab your clothes, the hammock, or your foot. Keep the right hip over ankle. And exhale, full low belly over thigh, chest to knee, shin to forehead. Gazing at your left big toe. Flexing your left foot to get that really energetic calf stretch. And on your next exhale, push forward into the split, right heel down or up if you want. The middle toe still faces forward. Keep the integrity and squared hips. Left hip draws back, right hip forward. Coming back to center, arms still stay inside, rise up, head over hips, palms face each other. Fight the rounded spine, think cow pose, inhale, prepare. And exhale, press your arms away from each other. Inhale, and exhale, press. 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, and hold, expand the collarbones, think packed shoulders. Now use your left leg muscles by itself to lift it as high as you can, but right leg still stays straight for 2, 1, and slowly down for a twist. Exhale, left arm open behind you, looking over your left shoulder. Right arm's inside the fabric, but if you want, you could hook it to the left outer fabric edge. Shoulders far away from ears. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist, twist, and twist. Coming back to center. Lift the right heel up and pivot to the right of your space. Arms come inside of the fabric on the edge in front or behind, whatever you like. But keep the right hip over the ankle. And exhale, chest spirals up to the ceiling. On your next exhale, you can go into your side splits as you push your leg against the ground. The chest still up, up, up for 2, 1. Coming back to center. Right hand on the hip, left hand can hold the fabric edge. You can also turn your right foot open. More external hip rotation for the squats. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend your right knee. Kneecap faces the pinky toe. Inhale, nice and tall. And exhale, squat. Refrain from hinging forward. Really use your right leg muscle. Inhale, tall. Exhale, squat. Last one, inhale, tall. Exhale, squat. We have the support of the left leg in the hammock, so squat as deep as you can. Kneecap to the pinky toe. Reach the hands down underneath your shoulder again. You can have your blocks there. Hands shoulder width apart. You can turn your right middle toe to face forward if you want now. Keeping your hands shoulder width apart. Walk it slowly to the left for your middle splits. for some cat cows here now. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the spine, gaze at belly. Inner groin, huge sensations. And end in your cow. For 2, 1. Walk the hands to the right again, underneath the shoulders. And keep walking to the right into runner's lunge, facing the back edge of your mat. Again, you can use your blocks if you need. I know you can't see me, but now you're familiar with the splits. Right knee over ankle, really sinking hips low. We're about to race off the Olympics. Exhale, right arm up, twist. Arms are stacked for 3, 2, 1. Runner's lunge. You can keep the hands there underneath the shoulders for a deeper split, or if you need, walk the hands back as you press back with the forward fold for 3. Take that left external rotation out of the thighs, square the hips, 2, 1. Back to runner's lunge. Standing up, hands on top of the thigh if you need, or maybe you rise up with an extended spine. Even reverse grip on the edges, palms face up, thumb up. Exhale, press back to your split. Looking up if you can. For 3, 2, 1. Tinkerbell, if it feels okay, right foot lifts up. Sole to the left thigh, or if you can, just the big toe, nail. Right foot down, no sound. Standing nice and tall. Then pivoting to the left of your space so that eventually we're facing forward. To prepare for pigeon, left toes are pointed, external hip rotation, heel in front of the body. Hands in prayer position, pointing it through the middle. Shoulders forward, even reverse. Pushing the hips forward. Right leg is strong, pulling the kneecap up, contracting the thigh. And if you want a deeper sensation with the left leg, you can also kick the left leg forward. Kick it forward. Elbows point to the side if it feels comfortable. Right hand releases. And maybe holds on as you kick and catch the right foot. For 3, 2, 1. Maybe the other hand, the shoulders still stay forward. It's a hard one. For 3, maybe looking up. 2, 1. Right foot down, nose down. Stand nice and tall. Arms come back. No armpits hooked. Luna, transfer the left hand over to the right post. Uneven basic. Lean back. Bring the right leg through the middle. Pull up. Elbows close to your rib cage. Spiral up. You can keep the chest heavy against the hammock or press your hands against it. Head over hips. For 2, 1. Side Tinkerbell, chest to the fabric. Right hand reverse grip, so my palm faces up. Then my left arm transfers forward. I feel the hammock behind my triceps. Uneven reverse. I push my chest forward if it feels okay. Straighten my left leg. Bend my right knee, look up. For 2, 1. Pull yourself back up. The left arm has to come back. Chest to the hammock. To come forward, out. Crown to the front of your space. Rolling forward, allowing the right leg through. Lands down, no sound. Woo-hoo. Take the left leg out. Now it's our inversion series here. Today we'll do front belt, so if you need, you can use your blanket and put it over the loop. If you have sensitive hips, that's okay. But before we climb up and practice, you'll just go ahead and take it out. Okay. So we're all underneath the plumb line. Hands are at push grip, a little slightly wider than hip width apart. Heels up, push the arms down. Now the hammock to the hip crease. And from now on, I won't change. Don't let it go up to the belly. Take a giant step forward with whatever leg you want. A giant step forward, then press the chest forward and down, hinging at the hips. Hammock stays at hip crease. Hands reach down underneath shoulders. Walk the feet back to your downward dog. Heels may stay up, that's okay. Depends on hammock height and our body proportions. But at least the toes are grounded. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep pressing with your shoulders. Scapular elevation, scapular protraction. Taking the weight off the wrists. Use our shoulders. For a twist, right hand lifts up, touches the left outer thigh. Slide it down as much as you can, maybe to the heel or not. Gazing at your left armpit. For 3, 2, 1. And switch. Right hand down, top of the mat. Left hand at the right outer thigh. Slide it down as much as you can. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist, looking at your right armpit. For 2, 1. Hands on the top of the mat. Then once you're ready, keep pressing the legs up. They float up parallel to the ground. Keep pressing, pressing. Like downward dog, gazing at your belly. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, flex your feet. Reach it down to the earth, but don't let your spine move. It's downward dog. Inhale, legs parallel. Exhale, flex the feet down to the earth, parallel. Inhale, point the toes up. And exhale, hover and hold here for 3, 2, 1. One more time, nice pike, legs are straight parallel to the ground, and a nice straddle. From here, you can do some hip circles one way, and make it as big as you can, the biggest rotation, and then go the other way. Nice hip crease massage. Okay, into a nice straddle and the downward dog, long spine, wheelbarrow pose. Outside in, hook your feet. Outside in, so no inside out. You can take a look. I'm showing the wrong way. Want to go outside in. Wheelbarrow. From here you can sway your hips left to right, but keep pressing the shoulders square to the earth. For a split here, only release your right leg down. Then bend your elbows, and you may feel like you're underneath the plumb line, just floating. Then reach your arms behind your thigh, clasp your hands. Slide it down your leg, see where it can go. We kind of did this before, right? In the thoracic wrap. You may feel like your right foot can stay grounded on the earth if you have the flexibility. If not, that's okay. Just lift it up. That's fine. And maybe you decide to straighten the left leg up the post, keeping it flexed. Standing split, whatever you like. For 3, 2, 1. Hands at the top of the mat. Right leg outside in wheelbarrow, and slide the left heel down if you slid it up. For the other side, left leg releases down in front of you. Bend the elbows, we're just floating underneath the plumb line. Then clasp your hands behind your thigh, use the opposite grip, slide it down, where can it go? Each side's different, maybe it's floated, maybe it's to the earth. And maybe you extend the right leg up the post. For 3, 2, 1. Hands at the top of your mat. Left leg outside in, wheelbarrow, and slide the right heel back down if you haven't already. Time to climb up, so you can take your blanket out if you have it there. And if it's hard to climb up, maybe you have someone at home to kind of just help lift you up. Okay, so from here, bend your elbows, gaze at your belly, then reach your arms between your legs. A lot of people want to grab outside the legs, try to grab between. Once you have the pose, unhook the feet, push the legs down. As you climb up, push the legs down, climb up, push the legs down, climb up. The hammock has to go to the foot, so you can swim your legs up and down until it's there precisely. Okay. Bring the shoulders forward, even reverse grip, and now we can kind of feel that you can rest. I'm tilting forward so you can see. And maybe hands at prayer position, point the toes down, head over hips. For 2, 1. Dolphin. So as we keep leaning forward, push the hammock outside the hip bones, outside the hip bones. Dolphin. And you can just hang here, bent arms, bent legs, but then eventually point your toes, straighten your legs together, reach the fingers down as if you could touch the ground. If they do touch, then think monkey arms, palms face up, forward fold. Reach your hands behind your thighs, slide it down, where can it go? And exhale, fold, low belly to chest, chest to knee, forehead to shin, Hashti Uttanasana. For 2, 1, back to dolphin. Locust, even reverse, so palms face up, thumb down. And bend the elbows and keep climbing up until the legs are parallel. Here you can see, here's reverse. Since we're in locust, you can switch to basic now if you want, with the thumbs up. And practice again, switching to reverse. Coming back to dolphin, taking a moment. Then one more time, even reverse grip. Pull yourself up, infinity seat. To come out, I know some of you guys are gonna wanna just keep sliding down. Just make sure you slide down. Don't let your head and shoulders make any sound. For the others that wanna come into our hip crease, our plank hip hang, even basic, armpits behind at shoulder height. Legs come to wide straddle, and from now on, they stay straight, no bent knees. And lean back into an inverted straddle. I slide my hands down until I can't. Trust the hammock, reach the hands at the top of the mat. Downward dog, and we'll finish in our hip hang here. Knees bend the chest, heels the sit bones, elbows underneath their shoulders, like we're doing headstand here. Okay, reach the hands at the top of your mat. Reach the feet down, walk it forward until you feel balanced. And slowly roll on up. And if you need to, you can bring the hammock to your chest one last time here for a reset. That's okay. Okay. We'll finish a little bit on the hammock here before it cools down. So I'm going to turn the camera up here so you can see better. Okay, just a few poses here. Reach your favorite foot of the day on the bottom of a loop. We only have 2. And grab up high, extended arms overhead, but shoulders down. Lift the base heel up, regrip. Without any swing, press the left foot down, stand on the hammock. Side bend here. Lift the right knee up. Left hip stays to the left post, it's glued. And bring the right arch on the right post. Toes face forward, heel back. The lower, the easier, the higher, the harder. Exhale, straighten your right leg. And if it feels okay, release your left arm. Looking at your left fingertips, feeling that nice side body extension. For 2. 1. Coming back to center for the other side. So now you know if you want to bring it low or high, right hip stays to the post, left arch low or high, and exhale, extend. If it feels okay, right arm extends, and you can look over the right shoulder. Lateral flexion on the left side and extension on the right side. Come back to center. Stand even here, butterfly pose. Lean back, join the soles together, then open the knees. Do not let the legs go through the middle. Then reverse grip, elbows, shoulders forward, palms face up. And you can keep holding onto the hammock with your hands, reverse grip, or maybe you feel comfortable to release the hands on top of your legs, palms face up. Maybe mudra, the thumb and index finger together, chin mudra. Just taking a moment here. Notice my toes are facing down. So if you want, you can get a different variation, even reverse, hold on to the hammock. Sink the weight back, sit as if the sit bones are on the mat, and now the toes face forward. And see again if you can release the hands. Chin mudra, Baddha Konasana. Getting that nice massage around our ankles, our hips nice and open. For 2. 1. Basic grips, so the outer edges of the hands come through the middle, elbows behind, and kick the legs forward to sit on the hammock swing seat. Let the blood come back to the toes. Okay. And from here, you can go ahead, hop on out, and we'll make our way into our bucket seat. So face the back of your space, find the edge of the fabric. You can take a few steps back, ball behind the plumb line. Put your right thumb in, 4 fingers out as we pivot to the left, fingers stay in front, left thumb in, separate your thumbs, get a nice shoulder stretch, open up. Grab a hammock 5 or 6 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Walk back to the middle line, plumb line, elbows in, chicken wings. Slide the hands down and make your way into the bucket seats here. All right. Just one strength and conditioning before we cool down here. Arms out to a T, right armpit hook here as my right hand grabs the left post. Then my left hand comes inside. You can lean back, arms are extended, then exhale. Pull your hands away, you're facing the back edge of our space here. Still facing the back edge of our mat. So inhale, extend the arms, lean back. Then exhale, pull, head between the posts. 2 more times. Inhale, lean back, straight arms. And exhale, pull. Last time. And pull. Slowly coming back to center. Lovely. Keep holding on even, basic lean back and bring your legs inside, toes completely. Use your core so you refrain from leaning back and sit nice and tall, head over hips. Reach your hands to the fabric edges, my thumb faces down, down. And bring the feet, the hammock to the arches, so you can think of it like a strap. So you're holding here or really close, but pull the fabric towards your body. Think of it like a strap, flex feet. Get a nice forward fold. Low belly, top or thigh, chest to knee. Forward chin. For 2. 1. Now cover your feet again when your toes are pointed, the hammock's covered. Join the soles together, Baddha Konasana. Reach your arms out, interlace your hands around your toes. Find that rounded sensation, head over hips, elbows to the rib cage, legs pressed down. Then exhale, round your spine, forehead meets your toes, spinal flexion. Pushing the upper back higher and higher for 2, 1. Rising back up. Back bend here. Mitten hands on the back edges to your sacrum, not the waist. So think cow pose to help get it there. Lean back, back is parallel to the ground. Regrip, hands are high, and you control the back bend as you look back. You can keep holding on, or maybe you can clasp your hands behind your back. You can also do bound ankle legs, butterfly position, join the soles together to release the tension in your low back. Whatever feels okay. Dove pose for 3, 2, 1. Reach for the fabric, tuck your chin, pull yourself up. Head rest down, Jana Bandha. Tucking the chin, reset. Then once you're ready, reach the fabric edges behind you, over your shoulders, your head. Gaze at your belly and lay down. For one last little stretch here. Bringing the right foot up to the sky. And then 2 hands up and shake, shake, shake any energy you have left over. Shake, shake, shake. For 5, as fast as you can. 4, faster, faster. 3, 2, 1. And down, no sound. And switch left leg up, 2 hands up. Shake, shake, shake any leftover energy you have for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly down to prepare for Savasana, the most important part of our practice today. Taking out any discomfort you have while you're laying here so that you can completely relax. Allow your body to breathe for you as you relax your whole physical body, reaping all the benefits from your practice today. You deserve it. Savasana. slowly start to bring awareness to your body or the space you're in. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, moving your head side to side, your body side to side. Stretch your arms overhead, point your toes, give yourself a good morning stretch like you just woke up. And exhale, release. When you feel ready, pull yourself up to your bucket seats, allowing your feet to come out of the fabric and allowing your head to hang down. One last time here. One last reset. Just in gratitude for today's practice together. And in gratitude for everything our bodies have allowed us to do today. Roll back up. Hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.